when you listen to this show, you've heard me for the last, 10, 12, I don't know how many years it's been now, talking about WeatherGard Windows. WeatherGard, and you hear me say all the time, right, that I made the decision to go with WeatherGard before there were ever an advertiser on my show. And WeatherGard Windows, they're great. I sing their praises all the time. Family-run business right here in Metro Detroit, manufacture their own windows. And it's true. I got a tour of the factory and watching them make windows before they were ever an advertiser on my show. And the president of WeatherGard Windows, he's like one of those behind-the-scenes guys, who you can never get him out in the public, all right? And I don't think, Shlomi, I've ever had you on my show live before, have I not? No, I mean, we've known each other for years. We've seen each other countless times, but it's like pulling teeth getting the Bo Peep hook around your neck to get you into the studio and onto the air, okay? Of course, Shlome Ben-Gaza, who is the president of WeatherGard Windows.
Vice president.
Well, okay.
So long as Dad shows
Family run, as long as, okay, in case Dad is listening. No, but Dad's in Israel right now.
This is true.
Okay, so Dad's in Israel, so we don't play in Israel, so
but
you're
it's
fine.
like some of those countries, president for life.
Yeah, there you go. I know how it works.
You know what? He'll still beat everyone in, so
okay.
we'll let him.
It is amazing, though, because your dad he's kind of like, okay, he's the owner, president, founder, emeritus.
There you go.
He is the emeritus,
there
all right? Go. So you run the operations, of course, but, hey, Dad is Dad.
My brother and sister. It is truly family owned and operated.
It really, truly is. And you guys manufacture your own windows. And,
my niece is there now, and so now we're three generations in. Yep.
Wow. All right. It actually really is a bona fide family business.
Oh, yeah.
But I got to say, because I want to talk to you about your WeatherGard Cares program, because this is such a great program that you do. But before we do, a couple things I got to get out of the way. First of all, let's attest to the fact, okay, because it's turned into a slogan for the advertising campaign, okay? But I don't know if you remember when you gave me the tour of the factory, okay, and watching the manufacturing. But I remember, Shlomi, you giving me, as I was watching the windows being manufactured, it's like, this is so professional. And you even have, and this is a really smart move, you have there on hand, hey, here's the cheaply made competition windows, all right? And I was holding them both in my hand, and it's like, it is such a major difference between the two. Because I'll be honest, I used to buy that cheap stuff. I really did. And before they were even paid off, it was like they were in the beginning. They're bowing, they're warping. And I know you guys end up doing, you've replaced windows in homes that are 5 years old.
We do it all the time. It's really unbelievable, the difference in quality that's out there. And, for us, we do well with an educated consumer. I mean, part of our process is to come to the house, to show you our window. There's plenty of companies that won't even pull a window sample out of, to show you. We show you the window, right. Explain the benefits of it. And usually it passes the eye test pretty quickly when you see our window.
Right.
And you're like, yeah, that makes sense.
It really does. And I was telling you off the air during the commercial break, when I had a big Christmas party at my home. And so some of the guys that were there, some of my friends, they were like, okay, Bob, that big giant picture window, when did WeatherGard put that in? I'm like, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago. I don't know, something like that. So, okay, let us see you go over and open that window with one finger, just like you did the day it was installed. And I did, so I had to prove it to him. Okay, I'm like, first of all, you think I'm going to lie on the air about this? So I did. I walked over, giant picture window, just slid it open with one finger, slid it closed with one finger. And they're like, you got to be kidding me. That thing was installed like 13, 14 years ago. Yeah, I'm telling you, you never have to replace these windows. So, all right, I'm breaking into a commercial.
No, but
it really is true. I mean,
what people don't see is all the finger exercises you do in advance of the Christmas
party. It's a pretty
party.
Powerful finger.
That's right.
Okay, in all fairness, I did use my remote finger.
There you go.
Okay, so that one's pretty muscular.
And I'll send a case of Aspirin for next year just in case. But
thanks. I appreciate that. So anyway, so yeah, you hear me say it all the time, folks. I'll just remind you again. You're going to get windows in your home. Because we're going to talk about the CARES program in just a minute here, but look, I'll get in the commercial plug. Take advantage of this, folks. I'm telling you, with WeatherGard Windows, don't forget, you get 5 windows or more. You say, hey, by the way, I'm Bob's listener. Okay, 5 windows or more. You know what you do? They take the price of their windows, cut them in half for all of your windows. All right, so you can't beat it. It's 855 weather. So just give them a call. 855 weather. Take advantage of it. So let's talk about this WeatherGard Cares program that you're doing here, because this is a really cool thing. Take a bunch of charities and let's just give some of the money, basically, to charity.
Yeah, so we're really excited about this, and this happened organically, during a conversation with my sister and my brother. We're often presented with an opportunity to help, and we like having those opportunities and really trying to help as much as we can. And we decided, well, what if we took it one step further and got our customers involved? So what we decided to do is we pledged to donate $50,000, and this started in the summer, and it's runs through the end of the year. For every customer we have, they have an opportunity to choose one of 5 charities that will donate $100 to, up until the funds are depleted. And it's really nice because we really believe in these 5 charities. Not to say that there aren't plenty more out there that could use the help, but our criteria was local, Michigan-based, immediate impact, and low overhead. A lot of these charities, we want to make sure that the dollars that went were dollars spent for people in need. Right. And we were really happy with it. And for us too, it gives exposure to these programs that people, there's a lot of wonderful people doing good work around town. And to get them some exposure, maybe we're giving this money now, but maybe our customer next year wants to donate, and that would be great. Right. But, there's no obligation for anyone to donate outside of us. We just ask that they help us steer our money in the
so
right direction.
They get some windows, and it's like, hey, well, what do you know? Some of this money is going to go to, and I can pick whichever charity I want to go to. Which, can I just suggest to you? I've been trying to tell you, you need to add to that, the Bob Dutko Resource Fund, and so far I've been unsuccessful getting myself on the list.
We'll put you on the short list for next year.
I'm saying 2023, consider it. So, okay, but no, that's great. That's great. I really appreciate you doing that. And so, for my listeners, then, all they really need to do, like I say, give you guys a call. Okay, 855 weather, and they call you guys, and your guys will come out and they'll look at the windows. They'll give them some quotes and everything. See what you're looking at.
That's right.
And then if they decide to go forward, then they can pick from your list of charities what they could choose from.
That's right.
Some of the money's going to go there.
And we try to make it really simple. It's weatherguard.com/cares, and on it is the 5 charities with a description of the work they do and links to their website if people want to do some more research. And with 2 clicks they can direct the funds, and it's very simple. And
all right.
We're really happy about this.
It sounds like it. Folks, it's WeatherGard Windows. You finally, pulling back the curtain, okay, and finally getting the, now I can't say president. I got to say technically vice president. The director of operations, okay, let's not kid ourselves, okay. The guy that runs the show for the president emeritus, who happens to be his dad, family business, of course. But
it took a program like this to get me out of the office, Bob.
Well, it's all about me, isn't it?
Well,
I know how it works.
And only you with a program like this. Honestly, this will be my one outside of the office visit for the year, probably.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I feel very special. So, anyway, one of these days, got to get you actually out to the house and let you see, your WeatherGard windows are still.
I would love to.
Really, they are. I do got to tell you. It's funny if we could put a microphone, in the house. Okay, I've heard my wife when she's talking to like friends of hers or whatever, and she's opening up the windows, and because one of them, a little crank window thing or whatever, and my wife is like, I cannot believe how great these windows are. It's like they don't lose their shape. We're going into the winter. All right, and I'm telling you right now, everybody knows this. Unless you just had brand new windows installed, pretty much everybody knows what it's like in the wintertime to hear, as the wind's blowing through. You see the curtains or the blinds moving. You can feel the draft when you're sitting there. It costs you so much money, and the heating bills are so expensive now. Energy is going to be way more expensive this winter.
Keeps going
And
up.
so it really does make sense for people to, once and for all, get it done right. Folks, I'm telling you, don't buy those cheaply made competition windows. You're just going to be right back where you were a few years from now. And all that money's gone down the drain. And here you are with old windows again that still need to be replaced. Never have to do it with WeatherGard. So, all right, 855 weather. Shlome Ben-Gaza. Shlomi, always great seeing you. Thanks a lot.
You too. Thank you.
And you know
Bob.
what? Maybe 20 years from now, we'll get you to come in studio again. Like pulling teeth.
Amen.
Hey, good seeing you.
You too.
All right, you're listening to the Bob Dutko Show. Don't forget, everybody, WeatherGard Cares. We want you to check it out, okay? Go to weatherguard.com/cares, right?
/cares.
Okay, weatherguard.com/cares. Check it out. Don't forget, there's no U in guard. Sometimes people think WeatherGard with a U. So WeatherGard, no U, GARD, weatherguard.com/cares. All right, Shlomi, good seeing you. Folks, you're listening to the Bob Dutko Show.